All right, let's just dive right into this explainer. Because if your Shopify store is getting a ton of traffic but absolutely zero sales, or if your Facebook return on ad spend is just dropping off a cliff lately, I'm going to reveal the exact reasons why your standard tactics are totally failing in 2025. You might have tried everything from shooting new product photos to completely tweaking your copy, but there is a silent killer out there bleeding stores dry right now, and today we're going to fix it. So here's the game plan for today. We're going to cover the 2025 Shopify trap, the invisible trust gap, the 3-step trust audit, the Facebook algorithm shift, 3 crucial ad signals, and finally, systems over hacks. Let's get to it.
Okay, part 1, the 2025 Shopify trap, or getting traffic but zero sales.
You know the exact feeling, right? You've built your store, you followed all those tutorials, maybe you even modeled your entire layout after some massive successful brands. And hey, people are actually landing on your pages. But then, crickets. Your store is just silently bleeding out because visitors are bailing in 3 seconds flat. And the crazy part is, they aren't even consciously making the decision to leave. Their brain just instantly goes, nope, and they bounce. And you're just left sitting there staring at your dashboard, wondering what went wrong. And here's where so many sellers get completely derailed into a massive trap. The standard guru advice you see everywhere just tells you, hey, pump more money into ads, buy more traffic, go sign more influencer deals. But let me give you the brutal truth right now. Traffic without trust is absolutely worthless. I mean, think about it. Throwing more money at ads to fix a fundamental conversion problem is exactly like pouring expensive water into a bucket full of holes. We've got to patch those holes first. Which brings us right to section 2, the invisible trust gap, the silent store killer. Look, consumers in 2025 have severe scam PTSD. We've all been there, right? Bought from some sketchy online store, ordered a product that never actually arrived, or just got straight up scammed. Because of that, buyers today are ruthless. Their brains run this incredibly strict subconscious checklist before they even think about reaching for their credit card. They're rapidly scanning your site for a professional design, real reviews, lightning-fast loading speeds, a visibly secure checkout, and a crystal-clear return policy. And listen to me on this one. If even one single box is left unchecked, their brain pulls the plug and they bounce. You could have the absolute best product on the market at an unbeatable price, but if your font looks just a little bit off, boom, you lost the sale.
So let's break down the top 3 trust killers that are probably hiding in plain sight on your store right now, costing you sales left and right. Row 1, no real brand story. Look, people don't just buy products. They buy from people they actually believe in. If your about page is totally blank or if it just has some generic copied and pasted text about being passionate about quality, you've already lost them. Row 2 is a huge one, fake-looking reviews. Having a wall of all 5-star reviews, all posted in the exact same week with 0 customer photos, come on, that screams scam to a 2025 buyer. And finally, row 3, an unsafe checkout. If your payment icons aren't immediately visible or your URL looks even a tiny bit weird, they are out of there in a heartbeat.
All right, section 3, the 3-step trust audit. Let's patch those holes first. So here's what I want you to do. Go through your store right now and run this exact 3-step audit. First up, your homepage. Look at it with totally fresh eyes. Pretend you stumbled onto it for the very first time. Is it immediately clear what you actually sell? And more importantly, is it perfectly obvious why someone should buy from you instead of just searching for it on Amazon? Step 2, check your product pages. Are you using benefit-driven headlines? Do you have real, organic-looking lifestyle photos? Or are you just using generic white background stock shots? And are your reviews visible above the fold without any of those cheesy fake countdown timers? Seriously, nobody falls for those anymore. And step 3, time your checkout. Literally get your phone out, open the stopwatch, and make sure it takes less than 90 seconds to complete a purchase securely. If it takes longer than heating up a Hot Pocket, you are absolutely losing impatient buyers. Seriously, if you take absolutely nothing else away from this first half of the explainer, let it be this. The absolute golden rule of 2025 e-commerce is that your store does not need more traffic right now. It needs more trust, period. Fix the trust, patch the gaping holes in your bucket, and then you can scale the traffic. That is when you're going to see your numbers actually start to make sense. Moving right along to section 4, the Facebook algorithm shift. Stop targeting audiences. Read this quote really carefully. The algorithm isn't looking for the audience. It is the audience. Because of all those massive iOS privacy updates over the last few years, traditional pixel data is basically dead. So your job is no longer to manually hack your way to the perfect demographic target. Your job right now, it's simply to feed the machine. Look at the stark difference here. The old strategy back in 2022 to 2024, that was all about testing endless audiences, tweaking age and interest demographics, and just throwing more and more budget at the pixel, hoping it would eventually learn. But if you're still playing that old game today, blindly testing more creatives and budgets, you're literally feeding the machine garbage data. And guess what? You're going to get garbage results right back. The new 2025 strategy is entirely about feeding the algorithm the correct signals so it can go out into the wild and find the exact buyers for you.
Let's dive into Section 5, 3 crucial ad signals. Time to feed the machine.
All right, so there are 3 highly specific, critical signals you absolutely must get right. First, purchase intent depth. Facebook needs to understand buyer quality, not just sheer quantity. You've got to feed it data from high lifetime value buyers. Otherwise, you're just going to attract cheap window shoppers who add to cart, bounce, or ask for refunds. Second is landing page congruence. Man, this one kills stores silently. If your ad has this super high energy, wild vibe, but your landing page feels totally rigid and corporate, people are going to drop off instantly. When that happens, Facebook assumes your ad is misleading clickbait and they immediately spike your CPMs. And third, engagement velocity. This is all about the immediate real-time reaction the split second your ad goes live. And speaking of that engagement velocity, the magic number here is 2. Why? Because that early engagement I just mentioned is dictated almost entirely by the very first 2 hours. What happens in this tiny 2-hour window actually matters more to the algorithm than the next 48 hours combined. If you don't get real organic engagement incredibly fast, like saves, shares, and comments, Facebook is going to completely throttle that ad before it ever even gets a fighting chance. So how exactly do you engineer that massive 2-hour burst of engagement? Well, I'll tell you what doesn't work. Polished, studio-quality ads. People are completely blind to those now. You have to use what's actually winning right now in the trenches, which is called the confessional hook. This is a beautifully raw, unedited, direct-to-camera video format. It kind of feels like a close friend confessing a real struggle to you. Something like, man, I literally almost shut my store down last year. It's brilliant because it completely pattern interrupts the mindless scrolling by creating immediate curiosity. And the best part? It doesn't feel like an ad at all. When you pair a confessional hook with an offer that totally removes the risk for the buyer, like a free trial or a high-value starter bundle, you get that exact explosive early engagement the algorithm is desperately craving. Which brings us to our final part, Section 6, Systems over Hacks, Building the Winning Foundation. Look, the Shopify stores that are absolutely crushing it with massive numbers right now in 2025, whether they're selling fashion, supplements, home goods, you name it, they all have one huge thing in common. They have completely abandoned the magic bullet tactics. They stopped chasing secret, hidden audiences and instead started relying entirely on structure, hard data, and discipline. They build systematic creative testing machines, they make absolutely sure they're feeding highly accurate signals to the algorithm, and they scale strictly based on what the cold, hard data proves. It's all about combining a deeply trusted, watertight store with incredibly disciplined media buying. There's no secret hack here, guys. It is just about executing a rock-solid foundation. So, I'm going to leave you with this final, crucial question. Are you building a system, or are you just sitting there hoping for a hack? Take a really hard, honest look at your store today. Because in 2025, the algorithm does not reward luck anymore. It rewards trust, and it rewards data. So, which one are you feeding it? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you in the next one.